As you and I are sitting here, you are not aware of so much blessing you have from the deities of the heaven, from the angels that are surrounding the good people. If you are good people, you don't kill. I'm not talking about vegan yet. Even if you don't kill directly yourself, the animal, people, if you just eat the meat because you don't know, because you buy it from the market, they make it like a piece of chocolate, then you are not very, I don't know what I call it, sinful. Please excuse me. I don't know what I'm just stuck with word. For example, even if you don't eat vegan, but you are a good person at heart, you help people, you live your honest life, you truly are sincere and clean, then you have, okay, the 5 precepts, for example, you don't kill, you don't steal, you don't tell lies, you don't have extramarital relationship, you don't take intoxicants like drugs, alcohol, etc. If you keep your life straight like this, you have 5 angels always around you to protect you. Can you imagine? Would you ever thank them? The more discipline you keep, the more angels you have. And these are real things. Right, so these are things we can earn, you know. For example, like 100, it's a scale, 100%. Then the angels normally would bless you 5%. The deities would bless you 5%. All this blessing all over. If we don't do anything wrong, and if we even eat vegan, we get more from that. More and more all the time. If we meditate, we get even more than this. For example, one person who doesn't meditate gets 5%, but the meditating person gets like 15%. Why? Because the vibration is higher, and then it meets with more level of higher blessing. You see, because they are on a higher level of consciousness. So the higher we go, the higher blessing we get. The higher it is, the more blessing, the more abundance. Yes, we have to just get there, then we get it. Yeah. Now, a high level master, a saint, for example, would bless you 500%. A normal saint who, for example, a monk in India, he meditates, he eats vegetarian, he meditates on any other method. It doesn't have to be my method. He would even bless you 30% by his own merit, automatically. But most people waste it, that's the problem. We get all this blessing, but we waste it every day because we don't do the right thing and we don't remember. We have to remember, at least feel conscious of your blessing every day and thank them. Even if you don't know about it, just feel conscious, be conscious every day. Try to feel that you are blessed, you are protected, and thank whoever blesses you, all right? Now, okay. There's more to come. There's more to come. Even UFO people, you know UFO people? Yeah, extraterrestrial. They bless you from 10 to 60% every day. If the master is higher than the 5th level, we would bless the disciples like 4,000% spiritual blessing. But because this master is powerful, for example, this master on the 9th level, which is rare, yeah? Most masters come here from the 5th level, yeah? And 5th level can bless you a lot already, yeah, many thousands. But if the higher master, for example, the highest one, for example, Jesus status and Buddha status, they would bless you 4,000% every time, every day. Spiritual points, yeah? Like, for example, if you're near them or if you are in the same world with them, of course, the nearer, the more blessing, yeah? They would just bless you 4,000% per day without you doing anything. But the thing is, the people who are not vegan and who are not meditating, they get only 3% out of it. Because everything else they have to deduct. Deduct for animal, people, karma, bad, retribution, deduct for everything else, and 3% left. That is the problem. We deprive ourselves of the benefit of so many blessings that's all over us. More to come. Yes, you want some more, or are you bored already? A nice level master on earth remotely even blesses his or her disciples 30,000% if a direct disciple. Yes. And if nearer, of course, more even. That's that's a remote blessing. Nearer, more. But I'm not telling you because what's the use? Okay. Now, even, oh my God, where did I lose my stuff? Pardon. Okay. So you thought that's all we have or not? You think we have more blessings somewhere else? Yes or no? Yes. Oh, you're right. My God, you're so wise. Now, the animal people bless us, no end. Example only. We don't have our life here. Average, I can't even read I need a pharmacist. Average people only. There are exceptions. For example, normal dog people would bless you. Just for example, I forgot, I will read it later on. The information comes so fast. I just wrote it up, but I don't remember everything, okay? I don't make it up, huh? I need to look at the notes that I made in the dark night with a little flashlight or something. So I can't read it, that's why. Now, for example, your dog people will bless you 3% every day. But my dog will bless me 6% or 8% because they are vegan and I love them and they respond to love. They don't just give to anybody, not even the owner. If the owner doesn't love them, they don't give. And for example, I have caretakers who help me to take care of the dog people when I'm not home. And the day, when I'm not available, they don't bless them that much. They bless them, yes, 1%, 2%. Stingy, huh? Okay. But they bless me 8%, 6%, depends on the size and the long-term vegan or not. The longer the dog people are with me, the higher the percentage of blessing. I'm surprised. Now, even it is a vegan dog person blesses you 3%. If a non-vegan dog person will bless you less, like 2%. Now, because they have to be deducted, that's all. It's not like they keep it, but deduction. If we eat animal people, our merits have to be deducted and given to that animal person. Yes? Now, a medium bird person, for example, will bless you 4%. Parrot people, for example, big parrot person blesses you even more, 8%. My vegan parrot people. Now, a turkey person that I'm sorry, I don't talk about that. That some people have for dinner. If you are with them, if you raise them in your yard, he or she will bless you 5 to 10%. I mean, spiritual points. For example, today you earn only 100 spiritual points by something. He will give you 5 more or 10 more to add on top every day like that. Can you imagine? 10 days, then you have 100% without doing anything. Just to keep an animal person, a turkey person, a chicken person even. So small and helpless. Who blesses you 2% to 6%. 6% or 10% because you give them vegan, then they have more power to bless you. A rabbit person from 4% to 6%. Now the cow people, a cow person would bless you, give you 7 to 15% of spiritual point. But this is not just like 100, they give you 50. If you have 400, this will be 4 times more. Do you understand me? Yes? The more merits you have, the more multiplied the blessing from the animal people and angels and deities and saints and sages and spiritual practitioners. A peak person even would bless you 5 to 10%. It gives you 5 to 10% spiritual points daily if you raise him with love. The lamb would give you 5 to 10%, the same. A horse person will give you 6 to 15%, etc., etc. An elephant person will give you 40% of spiritual merit, the grown-up one. Huh? A seal person in the sea would give you 13%. A goat person would give you 5%. A tiger person, even imagine. You think tiger people can bless you? Yes or no? A wild tiger person, yes? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Why does he eat other animals, people? That's his job. His job to balance the population of the jungle so that it's not overwhelmed and coming to harm humans when they don't have food. Okay? That's his job. But nevertheless, because of his job, he cannot bless you so much. But he blesses you 2% even. If you're near or if you live near the jungle where tiger people are, but take my advice, don't go and live near the tiger person and blame me if anything happens. Huh? Oh my God, that's incredible. Even a lion person blesses you 1%. Even the way he eats meat, the way he lives, he still can bless you 1%. Imagine all this blessing we have. Okay, we have all the blessings, of course, from the earth that we walk on. If you walk barefoot or in a clean area, in a sand beach, for example, you have 5% blessing. Just to walk barefoot, okay. If you work for Supreme Master Television, oh no, that's not for you, not for you. Work for Loving Hood, no, that's not for you either, sorry. Okay, cutting trees at the rate of incredible speed that harms us, harm our planet. Trees are also a source of great blessing. A tree about this size that you could put the arm around it, for example, the pine tree in the forest, one tree alone blesses you 15% spiritual points daily by just being there. And even the small plants, when you walk in the garden or you sit in the garden, you meditate, you have more spiritual points than sitting on concrete in a small room somewhere. And I talked about the benefit of the sun already, so I'm not going on here. If you want, you can rerun Supreme Master Television and research about the thing that I told before. Now, even the moon blesses you 40%. The stars bless you 40%. The visible ones will bless you 40%. The invisible ones means the faraway stars bless you also, but less. You just make calculation. Now, there are some bonus of blessings here, my God. You see how blessed we are. We live in blessings. We breathe in the blessings. We walk on the blessing. We swim. Oh, even the sea blesses you. Oh, how much percent? Probably I didn't bring it here. The sea blesses you so much, so much. The sea water, yeah, and the sun, the river water, the wind, the air blesses you also like 10, 15%. We are swimming in blessing. We are walking in blessing. We're looking everywhere, it's a blessing. Please be conscious so that you get more blessing, so that you can live your life more in peace and make better decisions for you and for all of us, for everyone. Please, just be conscious. I mean, when you're very busy working in the office, sometimes you feel very stressed, very tired. Just take deep breath like this, and then out. A couple of times, do it anytime. It will give you more energy, strength to go on. That costs nothing. Costs just not even a second to do that. Or exercise, do something on the chair. Just kick around from the chair. Do something, yeah? and take in deep breath. Be conscious. Be aware of all the blessings that you are taking in. Breathe in all the best from the universe and breathe out to spread that blessing and positive power into the world. Okay? In the best, out the blessing. Okay, there's some extra here, extra blessing for you. For example, if you meditate, normal meditation, it doesn't have to be my method. Yeah, my method gets more. It's not because I advertise, but because I tell the truth. Yeah. If you meditate on, like, for example, Om Mani Padme Hum, or breathing, Vipassana, Hatha Raya Yoga, you get 5% more spiritual blessing points. If you are a breatharian and you meditate, you get 30 to 70% spiritual points. Do you know what a breatharian is? No. The one who lives by air and by love of God alone. No food, no drink, all his life. We have shows about these people. Some are already passed away, some are still alive, walking among us. Now, if you are a vegan, we talk about vegan, no more vegetarian. I don't like cruelty to cows. People, now if we are vegan, for example, and eat only one meal a day, vegan, then we get like 40% more spiritual points. Suppose you earn 100 points. If you are vegan and eat one meal a day, you earn 40 spiritual points more. And if you eat twice a day, 2 times a day, you will earn 20% more. If you eat 3 times a day, vegan, you earn 10% more, okay? Average Kuan Yin practitioner, well, it's not for you, but you want to know? You want to know? Okay. It's my association members. For an average Kuan Yin practitioner, meaning our association member who meditates every day, you have 30 to 40% more extra, apart from vegan meals and all that. I think we can go on forever. Even fox people bless you. Squirrels people bless you. Beaver people bless you. Duck people bless you. Swan people bless you. Oh, even shark people, shark people bless you. Geese people bless you 15%. Bees, even bees, the bumblebees, bless you 1%. My God, so small, the bee. Not only he gives you honey, he blesses you 1%. A little one. Oh, please take care of the bees. Even a butterfly blesses you 1%. Even a fly blesses you 0.5%. Wild bird people bless you. Seagulls people bless you 8%. Seagull people 8%. Crocodile people even bless you 2%. A wild hog person blesses you 8%. Turtle people bless you 15%. A wild cat person 6%, 2 to 6%. A fox person even 4%. Okay, we can go on forever. No wonder the Lord in the Bible says that I created all the animals to be your helpers. Now we understand, huh?